Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday, July 17th, 2024. I'm Joe Pratt, keeping you informed of what's happening in the world. There was a threat made on Trump's life from Iran, which prompted additional security in the days leading up to Saturday's campaign rally where Trump was shot at. The two threats were unrelated. According to reports, Iran is still angry for Trump's administration killing terrorist Soleimani. The blame game has started in the assassination attempt of Trump. Local police told the Secret Service they didn't have the resources to station one patrol car outside the building where the gunman fired from. The Secret Service is getting most of the blame, everyone wondering how the shooter could get so close to the president that virtually any average shooter could have hit him about 150 yards away. The Secret Service, seeing the shooter before he shot, a local police officer encountered the shooter, Thomas Crooks, on the roof, but he retreated. Crooks was able to fire off 3 rounds before a counter sniper returned fire and killed him. Did Crooks scout out the area beforehand, and how did he know where they would put up the stage so he could have a clear shot at him? So far, they're not seeing any indication that the shooter was angry at the political environment. No posts about hating Trump or hating Republicans or hating the government in general. We will try to keep you updated on the facts as they become available. President Biden has come down with COVID-19. That will, of course, put a damper on campaigning for a couple weeks. In a related story, a polling of Democrats showed that Kamala Harris placed 5th in possible candidates to replace Biden. The 4 ahead of VP Harris were Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona, Maryland Governor Wes Moore, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. It's the 3rd night of the Republican National Convention, and Trump's new running mate, J.D. Vance, will headline the speaking tonight. Russia and Ukraine will exchange 90 prisoners of war today. The deal was brokered by the United Arab Emirates. The U.S. imposed sanctions on a group of Mexican accountants and companies associated with a drug cartel. The Jalisco New Generation Drug Cartel is linked to a timeshare fraud ring. The U.S. Treasury and the FBI issued a notice to banks to be vigilant in detecting and reporting timeshare fraud. And 10 tons of cocaine was confiscated with a street value of two huge South American drug busts happened as authorities found cocaine hidden in sugar and bananas being shipped from Paraguay and Uruguay and Ecuador. 10 tons of cocaine was confiscated with a street value of over $240 million, and these shipments were bound for Europe. In sports, baseball, the All-Star game held yesterday. That was won by the American League 5-3. Jarren Duran hit a 2-run homer to put the American League ahead for good and made him the game's MVP. Happy birthday if it's yours today. You share a birthday with Joellen Duncan, yesterday actually, Sandra Ellen Mansfield Pratt, John Jacob Astor, America's first multimillionaire, Earl Stanley Gardner, author of the Perry Mason series, James Cagney, Art Linkletter, Phyllis Diller, Tony Stone, the first woman to play baseball in the Men's Negro League, Donald Sutherland, NFL star Darryl LaMonica, NBA star Connie Hawkins, Camilla Parker Bowles, David Hasselhoff, and Angela Merkel. Deepak Vohra was explaining to a young family member how this last winter they had gotten very little snowfall and the local ski resorts had purchased snowmaking machines. He explained to the child that these machines could make enough snow to cover 10 football fields. The kid asked, why don't they use the snow to cover the ski slopes instead? Joe Pratt, make it a great day.